These two young guys made money in a really crazy way. They worked as doormen at a restaurant. Whenever a luxury car pulled up to the entrance, they would take the car under the pretense of parking it, and then use the car's GPS to navigate to the owner's home. It didn't take long for Mike to reach the destination. Meanwhile, the owner and his family were still eating at the restaurant, completely unaware that their house was being ransacked. These two made a lot of money this way. One night, another luxury sports car parked in front of the restaurant. Jason quickly went over to greet the car. This time, it was Jason's turn to rob the rich guy's house. After getting into the car, he used the GPS inside and easily found out where the guy lived. Finally, he arrived at the mansion. He couldn't believe it was a villa. He forced open the door and went inside. A locked door caught Jason's attention, and he felt there might be something valuable behind it. When he opened the door, he found a computer. Jason figured this was probably an office. On the desk, he found a check. Mike suggested taking a photo of the account number and transferring the money online. Just as the guy pulled out his camera to take a picture, a woman suddenly appeared, scaring Jason. When the light came on, he realized the woman's limbs were tied up. That's when he realized this wasn't an office, but a place where a woman was being held captive. As Jason tried to figure out how to help her, Mike also ran into trouble. The rich guy had somehow left the restaurant. Just as Mike was confused, the rich guy suddenly showed up at the door. It turned out he had to leave early for some reason. Mike told him to wait for a moment, then hurriedly informed Jason about the situation at the restaurant. He told Jason to get back as soon as possible. The woman then warned him about the surveillance cameras in the room. The rich guy checked them at regular intervals. Just as she finished speaking, the rich guy pulled out his phone to check the footage. To avoid being caught, Jason had no choice but to put everything back where it was. He told the woman he would go get some tools and come back to help her. When Jason returned with the tools, he found the lights on in the room. It seemed the rich guy was still reviewing the footage. At that point, Jason had to give up on saving the woman. Back at the restaurant, the rich guy was getting impatient. Luckily, Jason returned in time, and the whole ordeal went unnoticed. Afterward, Jason used a public phone to call the police. When the rich guy returned to his villa, everything had already been put back in place, so he didn't notice anything unusual. It wasn't until he entered the bedroom that he found signs someone had been in his bed.